What is this ahankara? This ahankara is born of ajnana, ignorance of our soul. Actually speaking, ahankara is an antakarana vritti. Is antakarana vritti. In Chaitanya Rupa Atma, there is no place for ahankara. Why no place for ahankara? There is no place for anything whatsoever. In Chaitanya Atma, nothing else can be there. Why nothing else can be there? Why nothing else can be there? Truly speaking, there is nothing other than Atma, Brahma. And yet, if something appears to be there, it must be naturally what? Truly not there, but appearance is there. Is it not? So from that standpoint, other things. In Chaitanya, a vritti of antakarana, having the notion that the body, etc. is me, cannot exist. And on the contrary, a vritti that body is me by itself also cannot be ahankara. Why? Who is ahankara? The one who knows the body as I. Can any antakarana vritti, including I notion, can it know? Why? Antakarana is inner, therefore antakarana vrittis are inner, and therefore any and every blessed antakarana vritti thought cannot know anything whatsoever. Yet, ahankara vritti knows. What it knows? I am this body, etc. How it knows? Some mixing has taken place. What is that mixing? That is, the jada ansha of antakarana has got mixed with the chit ansha of Chaitanya. Jada ansha is there mixed with the Chaitanya ansha of the chit. But how? Not actual Chaitanya. Chidabhasa. In antakarana vritti that I am this body, whatever chidabhasa, reflection of Chaitanya that is available, that gives the notion and makes this antakarana vritti know I am the body. Atmana satchidanshascha buddhehe vrittiriti dvayam sanyojya cha avivekena janani iti pravartate. Atmanaha satchidansha. Satchit aspect of Atma. Buddhehe vrittiriti dvayam. The antakarana vritti, the buddhi means antakarana. Sanyojya cha avivekena. Due to aviveka, not knowing the swarupa, these are combined together. Janani, I know, I am this body, I understand, etc. That was the shloka. All are as if new, everybody is listening as if new. Once upon a time, in the same class, we had learned Atma Bodha, okay? This is from Atma Bodha. Everybody it was fresh. Fresh. This is from Atma Bodha we have studied. Atmana satchidaushacha buddhe vrittiriti dvayam sanyojacha avivekena janamiti pravate. In fact, we had seen one example given by Ramana Maharshi. Olden days, marriages were celebrated for 3, 4, 5 days. Bride parties used to go to the groom's party. Bridegroom's party used to go to the bride's house. And what? They used to walk villages from villages to village, they used to walk, etc. So while one party was, groom's party was going on, in between, one smart youngster got crept in the crowd. and went along with those people. Party reached the bride's house. Bride's father, with all hospitality, with all respect and reverence, extended the hospitality, made them stay at different places, among which this youngster also was there. They don't know who he is. Maybe from one of the, and also very smart, one of the important person from where? Groom's party. And this youngster, what he was doing, he went to bride's father and he said, boy's parents are totally dissatisfied. You should respect them, you should offer them many gifts, etc., etc. They are thinking of breaking the marriage. Now think of it. At 11th hour, thinking of breaking the marriage. So the father got scared. So he said, don't worry, I will see to it. But you minimum give this much. And he expected. And went to the groom's father. What do you think? Do you know whose daughter it is? Daughter of such a great, rich person. Your son may be government officer. Olden days government officer means your son may be government officer. But is it easy to get a daughter of such a rich father? They are very dissatisfied with you. So then, but don't worry, I will patch it up. But you give this much. Like this, 2-3 days, he was squeezing from both the parties. Third day, somehow, marriage was over. And both parents-in-law, girl's father and the same, they met over a cup of coffee. By that time, this youngster was passing by. The girl's father asked, who is he? Boy's father is answering, what? Is he not from your party? Who is he? That fellow overheard. Where is that guy? He bundled up all the things, packed up from the both parties and disappeared. Ahankara is an imposter like this. Ahankara doesn't belong to Chaitanya party. Ahankara doesn't belong to Antakarna party, because if Antakarna party, it cannot be Satetana. If Chaitanya party, there is no access for Antakarna vritti. So in between, imposter. Moment you inquire, there is no Ahankara. In fact, last class of Yoga Vasishtha saying, see, Ahankara is compared to Bala Yaksha, ghost imagined by a child, or Mruga Jala, Miraj water, Dvi Indutva, 2 moons, etc., 2 moons, or Rajju Sun. Really, it has no existence. But it appears to be there. So what is necessary? Inquiry has to be taken to. So now, among many obstructions that deny the direct experience of our Ananda Sarupa, the main culprit is Ahankara. Therefore, this Ahankara is being described from 298 onwards in 13 stanzas. This stanza we already seen, continuing.
Yavasya swasya sambandhaha ahamkarena duratmana tavanalesha matrapi avanalesha matrapi muktivartha vilakshana. Anvaya yavat duratmana ahamkarena swasya sambandhaha syaत् tavat vilakshana muktivartha deshamatra api na. दुरात्मना अहंकारेण स्वस्य संबद्धः स्यात् तावत् विलक्षणा मुक्तिवार्ता लेशमात्र अपि न.
Now, before proceeding, a question. Why do you study Vedanta? Why do you take Atma Vichara? What is the purpose of Atma Vichara? To gain Atma Jnana. Why one wants to get Atma Jnana? To gain moksha. The verse says, leave aside moksha. Even news of moksha is not possible so long as you are connected to ahankara. Mukti varta. Varta means, varta patra. Means, mukti, even a bit of it is not possible so long as one is connected to ahankara. That means such a grave obstruction ahankara is. Yavat, so long as दुरात्मना अहंकारेण with ahankara. And what is its nature? Duratma, wicked fellow. Why ahankara is called wicked? Why dushta swabhava, wickedness? Because the cause of all bondage, is the cause of all samsara. So therefore, so long as, see what is that? Swasya sambandhasya. So long as one is connected to this wicked ahankara, tavat, till then, vilakshana mukti varta. Vilakshana mukti varta means, literally, even the news of moksha means, even a wee bit of moksha is there. But why it is called vilakshana? Because it is quite opposed to bondage. Bondage and moksha are totally contradictory. So because moksha is in total contradiction with bandha, so therefore it is called vilakshana. Vilakshana means distinct, different. So different. Vilakshana mukti varta. Varta api, even the news of it, even the whiff of it, is what? Na api, na sambhavati, you can add there. Na means na sambhavati, is not possible. Means so long as connection with ahankara is there, mukti is just next to impossible. Continuing. Now the contrast is being told. So long as even a little connection with ahankara is there, mukti is just next to impossible. Once one is totally freed from ahankara, mukti is certainly possible. So when mukti is possible, it is possible when ahankara is totally eliminated. So this is explained with the help of an illustration. Ahankara grahan muktaha, a person who is freed from ahankara graha. You have to see now, what is this ahankara graha? Don't think, you already know navagrahas. So Navagraha, and this is what 10th Graha has, Dashama Graha has come or what? Is it that way? Not that. This is not that way. Here Graha means Grunati iti Graha. Grunati, that which sees in the sense that which eclipses. So based on mythological stories, Rahu is called as Graha. Rahu, according to mythological stories, Grahana, eclipses. How do they take place? Rahu follows the moon or the sun. And Rahu is a demon, a particular type of demon. You know what is that? Only head and neck, but no trunk. Suppose a person who has no trunk follows you, what you have? Goodbye. You can say goodbye and emerge from the other end of the neck, is it not? So like that, say, in mythology it is said, Rahu follows Chandra or Surya, and Grahana takes place. Now, moon or the sun which has totally emerged from the mouth of the Rahu shines as bright as earlier. See, moon or sun shines brightly or not, but because of Rahu eclipsing, that illumination is obstructed. Once it passes away, again it is. So this is Ahankara does that. When you are under the grip of Ahankara, your Ananda Swarupa is what? Eclipsed. You are free from Ahankara, Ananda Swarupa shines in its own glory. Yes. Ahankara Grahar Muktaha. The one who is freed from this Rahu demon called Ahankara, Swarupa Upapadyate, gain the Swarupa. Before that, how? Because Rahu's example is given, it's like that. Chandravat Vimalaha. Chandravat Vimalaha, like the moon. So how? Vimala, free from all that is superimposed on that. Shuddha, Vimalaha means Shuddha. Again, Purnaha, Aparichinnaha, limitless. Again, Shuddha means what? What is Ashuddhi for Atma? Adhyastha Prapancha. So Shuddha means Prapancha Rahita, Prapanchopashama. So Purnaha, Aparichinna, Sadanandaha. Sadananda. What is Sadananda? Nitya Sukha Sarupa. Think of it. Our Atma Sarupa is Sadananda. And we are Kadachit Ananda. We are also Ananda. Don't worry. We are also Ananda. But what type of Ananda? Kadachit Ananda. At times happy, other times long face. Is it not? So not that. So another way. Sadananda Nitya Sukha Swarupaha Swayam Prabha. Because it is Chidrupa, it is self-luminous knowledge principle. This Swarupam is Amalaha, Purnaha, Sadanandaha, Swayam Prabha is all these are adjectives for Swarupa. Upapadyate is gained. It is just to highlight that one has to get rid of this Ahankara. It is like Rahu eclipsing the sun and the moon. And Chandravat, now compare with Chandra. In the lunar eclipse, when eclipse is over, moon shines how? As bright as earlier. Actually speaking, even when moon was eclipsed, moon was as bright as it is. Even our actual theory of this thing, what is the this astronomical explanation for eclipse. Earth obstructing the sun, as far as who is concerned, moon is concerned. That portion gets shadow, and therefore what we get the this is. When the earth moves away from the path of the sun to the moon, what you get? Bright, smooth, is it not? Either way, so one has to get totally free from ahankara, I notion, the notion that the body etc. is me. Continue.
Yova pure sohamiti pratika buddhya vidyuta samasati mudaya tasyaiva nisheshakaya vinashe brahmatmabhava pratibandha shunyah अन्वय तमसाति मूढया बुद्ध्या विक्लुप्तः पुरे सः अहम् इति यः वा प्रतीतः तस्य एव निश्शेषतया विनाशे ब्रह्मात्मभावः प्रतिबन्धशून्यः भवति. Again, तमसाति मूढया बुद्ध्या विक्लुप्तः पुरे सः अहम् इति यः वा प्रतीतः तस्य निश्शेषतया विनाशे एव तस्य निश्शेषतया विनाशे एव ब्रह्मात्मभावः प्रतिबन्धशून्यः भवति.
Again, how this ahankara can be destroyed is shown, because truly speaking there is no ahankara. It is only kalpita, falsely projected. So say tamasa. Here tamas is ajnana. Tamasa ajnana. On account of ignorance of one's swarupa, buddhi is incapable of taking to viveka as to what is atma and what is anatma. So tamasa ajnanena atimudhaya buddhya. By this buddhi, which is atimudha. Atimudha means what? Totally incapable of discriminating atma from anatma. So, by such buddhya, what is that? Vikluptaha. Viklupta means is imagined. What is imagined? This ahankara is imagined. How? Yaha va means prasiddhiya. Not in the sense of or. Va means prasiddhi. Well known in the Shastra. Yaha. See that? Pure saha aham iti pratitihi. Pure means in this embodiment, saha aham, be careful with this saha aham. You are familiar with soham? No? Having heard Vedanta, you don't know soham? Saha aham. Who is the saha? Paramatma aham. Soham is a mantra. And from soham, om has come. Soham, in a short form, is Om. Saha aham, by sandhi becomes Soham. There are two letters now. so and hum. From so, sakara is dropped. What remains? O. From hum, hakara is ha is dropped, not hakara. Ha is dropped. Ma, o, ma, o. This is the derivation. One of the way of arriving at omkara. Here, and what is that soham? Saha paramatma aham asmi. I am that paramatma. But this is not that soham. Here sa is saha deha aham ahankara. Here saha is what? Saha de today in this embodiment. Saha deha aham. That body is me. Iti pratiti. This cognition. What type of cognition? Parichinnataya jnata pratiti. Cognition wherein real aham is what? Aparichinna. But this is confined to embodiment. So ahamiti pratitihi. Pratitihi is tasya. And that is what? That pratiti is pratitaha. Pratitaha. Ahamiti pratita means ahankara is organized like this. Tasya eva. Of that ahankara only is says nisheshataya vinashe. By total destruction. Nishesha means what? Without anything remaining. So nisheshataya vinashe brahmatma bhavaha pratibandha shunyaha bhavati. I am Brahma Swarupa. This knowledge takes place how? Without any obstruction. So who is the kingpin of all this samsara now? No doubt, caused by who? Tamas Ajnana. For practical purpose, Ahankara is the one CEO of samsara. It is a modern language. CEO, Chief Executive Officer of this samsara. Ahankara conducts all this. He is responsible for the vyavahara. See, in sleep, ahankara is dormant. Where is your vyavahara? Sab thanda. Is it not? In the dream, ahankara is an goes on. Waking, ahankara is an everything goes on. So he is the one who executes all the samsara vyavahara. Now the question is, how can you destroy this ahankara? A big stanza is given with an illustration.
Brahmananda nidhirmaha bharavata ahankara ghorahina. Samveshyatmani rakshate gunamayayi chandai trivirmastakai. Vijnanakhya-mahātina yudhimata vichchidya tīrjatrayam. Nirvulya-imimam nidhim sukharam dhīro-nupoktum shamaha. Mahabhalavata ahankara ghorahina brahmananda nidhi gunamayai chandai trivirmastakai samveshyatmani rakshate yudhimata Vijnanakhya-mahātina Shīrshatrayam vichchidya imam अहिं निर्मूल्य सुखकरं निधिं अनुभोक्तुं
श्रमः
महाबलवता अहंकार घोराहिना ब्रह्मानंदनिधिः गुणमयै चण्डै त्रिभिर्मस्तकैः संवेश्यात्मनि रक्षते धीरः युतिमता विज्ञानाख्य महासिना शीर्षत्रयं विच्छिद्य इमम् अहिं निर्मूल्य सुखकरं निधिम् अनुभोक्तुं क्षमः.
The big stanza, once we know the illustration, it becomes very clear. Illustration is based on, that means certain things of old times. You must have heard that olden days treasure used to be hidden under the ground, the pot etc. And there is also a notion that in such places snakes come, they guard the hidden treasure. That's what many times it is happened. To get the treasure, they have to kill the snake first, and then, because so long as the snake is there, they can't proceed, etc. So this is the understanding of the past. The snake guard the hidden treasure. Here, ahankara is the snake. Hidden treasure is what? Ananda Sarupa of Atma. Now parallels are drawn. That's all. If you know this much parallel to it, we can take now word by word. Parallel. Mahabalavata ahankara ghorahina. Ahi means serpent. Ahina, by snake. What type of snake it is? Mahabalavan. Very powerful. Which snake? Where are you meeting? Ahankara ahina. This is what is done. Ahankara is compared to a big snake, a very venomous snake. Because fear of snake is more on account of the venom. So that is that. So that's what they call crate. Crate, black one. Crate is a very dangerous fellow. Very dangerous. Instant. Sometimes this anti-toxic injection should be given. So that is it. So there is such a venomous, Maha Balavata, very powerful. So ahankara ghorahina, again not powerful, terrific, ghora, terrific, ahina. What treasure is here that is protected? Brahmananda Nidhi. Brahmananda Nidhi, treasure of Brahmananda. So we can break the anvaya. Samveshya raksha atma rakshate. Samveshya means what? Circling it, it is protected. By what it is protected? It is now gunamayaihi, chandaihi, tridhihi, mastakaihi, atmani, samveshya rakshate. Now this snake is not an ordinary snake. It has got 3 hoods. I know what is hood. So that 3 hoods means what happens? Much more terrific. At least 1 hood was that, somehow you can escape. 3, if it strikes with 3 hoods, end of it. What are these 3 hoods as far as ahankara is concerned? It says, gunamayahi. 3 gunas, what are those? Sattva guna, rajo guna, tama guna are compared to 3 hoods of this. And what type of mastaka? Chandaihi tribhi mastakai. Chandaihi bhikaraihi. That is terrific. terrible, by 3 terrible this foods. Says, what is that? Say, by this, that is Samveshya, having encircled, Atmani with oneself, Rakshate, it is protected. Now, how will you get the treasure? First kill the snake, otherwise it's just not possible. Likewise, Brahmananda Nidhi is protected by Ahankara snake. First kill the snake called Ahankara. Therefore say, what you do now, Rakshate, so that being the case, okay. So that being the case, now he says, so this, what should be done now? This Dhiraha, what should Dhiraha should do now? Dhiraha, you know his Dhiraha? Literally, who is a bold. Yes, one who wants to kill a snake with 3 hoods must be necessarily bold. Here, what is the bold? Who is bold here? Viveki. How Viveki is called Dhiraha? It is like this. You know, one of the derivation of Dhiraha is Dhiyam Rati iti Dhira. One who makes proper use of Dhi Buddhi. What is the proper use of Buddhi? Who has got Buddhi? Human being. What is the proper use of human embodiment? Gain jnana and gain moksha. Is it not? So therefore, who is the one who makes proper use of Buddhi? Atma, Anatma, Viveki. From that standpoint, Dhiraha, therefore he is called what? A Viveki is called Dhiraha, bold person. Do you know why? He has to muster courage to go against samsara. It is easy to get drifted in samsara. If you are not Dhiraha, you are Darpok. You know, Hindi word is that. Dhiraha ka ulta is what? Darpok. One who is timid. So, how to get away? How to get against the samsara? Because majority are where? This samsara. And you talk of Atma Jnana. ये पागलपन किधर से लाया? Sunday evening somewhere you go. Don't run after the daddy wala. So they will tell you why, and you get convinced because they are in majority. There are many there to convince you with all sympathies. क्या हो गया तुमको? जीवन में कुछ डिस्पेयर आ गया? Anything happen? That is what people think. खाओ पियो मजा करो. Real ideal person. Ideal person. If you take to Vedanta, something wrong with you. This is not the time to take to after retirement. After, whether he will retire or not, at least minimum 68 must come now 48 कोई bypass शुरू होता है. Whether he will reach for 60 or not. Even if 60 reached, can't sit properly, can't sit properly, diabetes, this, blood pressure, this, that, all this, host of things. That is what they say after retirement. This is young age is not meant for that. And that is then you feel convinced, yes, because so many people are, so many people. Dhiraha, what is required is Viveki. Dhiraha, what is that? Dhiraha. Dyutimata Vijnanakhya Mahasin. To kill a snake, a big sword is necessary or not? Stick or sword? sword is better than the stick. So that is because sometimes what happens, you should be very careful. In other what happens? It will climb on the tip of the stick and bite at your hand. Very dangerous. Because you take stick, no, they know how to, they are very swift and they can bite you, etc. Sword. And what sword it is? Maha-asi. Asi means sword. Maha-asi. Big sword. And what type of sword? Dhyutimata. Shining sword. What do you mean by shining? Very sharp and shining. Now what is the sword here? Parallel. Vijnanakhya. What is Vijnana? Sakshatkara. How Sakshatkara is gained? Akhandakara vritti. And that Akhandakara vritti is described by Dhyutimata. Resplendent. Do you know why resplendent? In Akhandakara vritti, Atma gets reflected totally free from Adhyastha Prapancha as a replica of Atma. Should it not be very resplendent? See, parallel. Shankaracharya's illustration it is. So, Dhyutimata is the Sakshatkara, sword, big sword called Akhandakara vritti, Sakshatkara, which is a replica of Atma. It says, Shirshatrayam Vichidya, having cut asunder three dhurs. Which are the dhurs here? Sattva-guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. As a result, Imam Ahim Nirmulya. Nirmulya, having uprooted this Ahim, this snake. What snake? Ahankarakhya. See? What you do? Sukhakaram nidhim. Nidhi, treasure. What's up with that? Sukhakara. What is Sukhakara? Brahmananda nidhi. Which is Brahmananda Swarupa, that treasure. It says, Anubhoktum Kshamaha, you can add Bhavati. Anubhoktum Kshamaha Bhavati. So one is capable of, see, everything is centered where? On Ahankara. Destruction of Ahankara. Why? It is the main obstruction that denies Brahmananda Swarupa, that is our true nature. Now he says, again with illustration, because the snake illustration was there, no? So long as even the trace of Ahankara is there, till then you cannot enjoy Brahmananda Nidhi. Just as so long as there is a trace of poison in the body, you can't enjoy the health. Let us see.
Yavatva kinchid Vishadosha kurtirasti chete Patamarogyaya bhave Tatvada antapi yogino mukyai Anvaya Va Yavat Yat kinchit Vishadosha kurti Deve Asti Chet आरोग्याय कथम भवेत् तद्वत् योगिनः मुक्त्यै अहन्तापि again वा यावत् यत्किञ्चित् विषदोषस्फूर्तिः देहे अस्ति चेत् आरोग्याय कथं भवेत् तद्वत् योगिनः मुक्त्यै अहन्तापि.
So just as so long as poison, effect of poison is there in the body, health is not possible. Likewise, so long as ahankara is there, so that is moksha is not possible. Va or yavat, so long as yat kinchit vishadosha spurti. Spurti here is manifestation of. Here manifestation or effect. Manifestation or effect. So long as even little effect of poison is there in the body, say tavat spurti dehe asti is there in the body. Case, if it is there in the body, arogyaya katham bhave. How can one hope to be healthy? It is just not possible. It is just not possible. Tadvat, in the same manner, Tadvat says, Yoginaha muktyai ahanta. Yogina, either you can take mumukshu or dhyayinaha. Those who take to nididhyasana. Those who take to dhyana means here atma chintana, nididhyasana. So for them, he says, how is it? That means, how moksha is possible? Moksha is not possible. Now, what does ahankara do? It makes us identify with the embodiment. When identity with embodiment is there, all doshas of embodiment appear as what? Our nature. That appreciation of Atma Swarupa is not possible. So therefore, by total elimination of ahankara only, moksha can be gained. Continue.
Ahamotyanta nivritya satkruta nana vikalpa samrutya satyam tattva vivekāt ayam ahamasmiti viddhate tattvam. Advaya pratyam tattva vivekāt ahamotyanta nivritya
Ahamaha
atyanta nivritya
pratyak tattva vivekaat ahamaha atyanta nivritya
tatkruta nana vikalpa samrutya ayam aham asmi iti tattvam viddhate. Again, pratyam tattva vivekāt ahamaha atyanta nivritya tatkruta nana vikalpa samrutya ayam aham asmi iti tattvam viddhate.
This is how ahankara can be destroyed and Atma Swarupa knowledge can be gained. How? By this means, pratyak tattva viveka. Pratyak tattva. Tattva is Swarupa. Principle means Swarupa. Pratyak Swarupa viveka. By the viveka, discrimination of pratyagatma Swarupa means shifting Atma from Anatma. Many methods are there. What are those? Panchakosha viveka, avasthatraya viveka, adhyaropa apavada nyaya. Like that, there are many methods by which, that means what can be done? Atma Swarupa can be ascertained. Where pratyak tattva. Why it is called pratyak tattva? That is the I, innermost thing. Anything other than that is para, external. Entire jagat is external to Atma Swarupa. Pratyak tattva vivekaat ahamaha atyanta nivritya. Ahama, here aham is what? Ahankara. By total withdrawal total destruction, elimination of ahankara. Not only that, tatkruta nana vikalpa samritya. All vikalpas, all bhedas projected by what? Tatkruta. Tatkruta means ahankara kruta. Samritya, withdrawing means destroying, then samritya. Ayam aham is asmi iti. Direct knowledge of Atma Swarupa. How? Ayam aham asmi. I am this Atma Swarupa. Sakshat, aparoksha. No, this is not verbal statement. I am Brahma Swarupa. Then very easy. Why so much? All that you can do, you get some cassettes. Same thing is repeated again and again. Some mantra or something repeated. Like that, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, you play. क्या हो जाएगा? कुछ नहीं होगा. So that is not here direct knowledge, aparoksha jnana. Asmiti tattvam vindate. Tattvam vindate, swarupam vindate, sakshat priyate. Continuing.
Aham kartaryasmin namiti matim muncha sahasa vikaramanyama gatipada dushi svastiti muji yadatyasa prapta janivruti jara dukkha bahula pratikascin murte tava sukhatano samsrutiyam.
Take anaya. Last line. Pratīcaha chinmurtehe sukhatanoho tava. Pratīcaha chinmurtehe sukhatanoho tava. Yad adhyasat jani mriti jara dukkha bahula. Jani mriti jara dukkha bahula. Last phrase, iyam samsrutihi. Third line, prapta. First line, asmin ahankartari, asmin ahankartari asmin. Take asmin, then take entire second line, vikaratmani, atma pratifala jushi, swastiti mushi. Vikaratmani, atma pratifala jushi, swastiti mushi. First word, ahankartari, ahamiti matim, sahasa muncha. Ahankartari, ahamiti matim, sahasa muncha. Pratīcaha chinmurtehe sukhatanoho tava. Yadadhyasat janimriti jara dukkha bahula. Iyam samsrutihi prapta. Asmin vikaratmani atma pratipala jushi swastiti mushi. Ahankartari ahamiti matim sahasa muncha. Big sentence. This shloka is only this much. Ahankartari ahamiti matim sahasa muncha. Sahasa muncha. At once give up. Don't delay. What is that? Ahankartari ahamiti matim. That is notion of I-ness in ahankara means embodiment. At once give up. Don't delay. Suppose a snake coils around your hand. हाँ, उसको भगा देंगे आराम से. Is it? By all means you will shake the hand in such a way that it is dropped down, is it not? Sahasa. No delay, because before it could do further damage, already damage is done, before it could do further damage, get rid of that. And who is that ahankara? Long list of adjectives is given. Long list of adjectives are given. See? This Samskriti, Iyam Samskriti, this samsara, born of who? Ahankara. How it is born? Okay, we'll take it next time. It is long.